Love, light, and blessings. Shamanic Awak Priestess here, and welcome to today's video. I'm really excited that I'm finally able to sit down and make some new content for you guys. The last video that I made, it was a tour of my reading space, but I wasn't in the camera. I was speaking over the tour. Other than that, I made a short video, and it was really announcing my Espiritismo classes that are going to be starting in November. For those of you that purchased those classes, I will be emailing you either this weekend, the latest so from between Friday or Wednesday of next week. Easiest way to say it. I'm going to be sending out emails, and those emails are going to be for the start dates and times for the international clients that bought the class spots. I will work something out with you. We're going to try to figure out your time difference, and I'll try to help you to see what best suits you. So I do have some international students and stuff like that, so no worries. But I'll be emailing you guys the start dates and all the good things, and yeah, and I'll keep in touch with you guys as I start sending the materials out and all these things for the classes. So I'm really excited about that. Espiritismo 4-week class. Thank you to everyone who purchased. Very excited, and just really excited. Got to fill up the spots fast like I usually do when I sell classes, so it never ceases to amaze me how much beautiful support, even though I am a small channel. When I bring out products and classes and services, you guys support my thing, so I appreciate that so much. Yeah, we're in the season of autumn, so I'm excited, guys. Okay, favorite time. I am the spooky mom, so I had to share that t-shirt. Loving it. Literally describes me. I go out like this in public. When it's fall, I don't care. Like, my whole home, which I'm gonna do a future house tour of, is Halloween themed. When Christmas time comes, it'll be Christmas themed, but most of the time there's kind of like that spooky ambiance in my home because Halloween is my favorite holiday. Ever since I was little, I'm obsessed with it. I love it. Love scary movies. Love this time of the year. Autumn is my favorite season. I love everything spooky. So, all right, enough of that. I've missed you guys so much. I have been creating content in my memberships where I'm doing videos on crystals and orishas and angels and vlogs and just a lot of things, and readings and bi-weekly readings for the witch level, and monthly readings for the intermediate and witch levels, the one-a-day cards for all members at all tiers and levels, and just so many other things, book reviews, and all the things that I've been doing on there. So thank you so much for all of you that have been ongoingly supporting my memberships and new members, and thank you so much also for the super chat donations that you guys have been giving me in my videos. You can literally click on that, the same place where the memberships is located as well, and you can give me a monetary compensation. It helps support my content. It helps, me as well to generate like a side income outside of my full-time spiritual services and things like that. So like I said, I've missed you guys so much. This video today is going to be a haul, quick catch up. What have I been up to? So I'm going to be showing you some things that I got in a recent trip that I made to New York. So this is a New York Botanica. I'm not advertising this particular Botanica. This is just the Botanica where I got these products from, and things like that. And I'm going to share this haul with you guys and chat and all these things. So just a quick reminder too, the second classes that are going to be going on sale will be November 1st. I will be making a separate video next week talking about that specific class and the sale dates. And I'm going to do the same thing. Instead of doing a live stream, it's just going to go on in the morning on my website around 9:30, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so enough of those things. Now, I went to Original Botanica in New York. Again, not advertising it, never bought a reading there. This is not sponsored. I bought this all with my own money. It's just the name of the Botanica that I went to. and things of that nature. I cannot advocate for their mentorships or readings or spell work because I have never booked any of those services. So I don't like to advertise anybody that I've never actually used for any type of spiritual stuff. I just literally bought candles there. So I wanted to make that disclaimer as well and things of that nature, because then if somebody buys a reading, oh, they were not accurate, or I never said they were. I just bought candles there. That's it. Okay. And some other things. So this comes out blue for some weird reason on the camera, but this is actually purple. I promise you, this is a purple candle and it looks purple. I needed to get more purple because I work a lot with purple. Purple is good for a lot of different things. Enhancing psychic intuition. Purple is good for maybe you want to balance a third eye chakra here, crown chakra, whatever. But purple you can use for domination. You can use for ancestral communication, so on and so forth. So there's a lot of different purposes, but and I've used purple for all those things. And I've used them also for different types of rituals and things like that for myself and clients. So I just had to replenish because I have a hole in the third floor, so I'm on the second floor. In the third floor of the house that I live in, I have a whole room dedicated to the spirits, as well as before they used to have a like walk-in closet in my other home. So I was sharing my bedroom and the walk-in closet had nothing in it but for the spirits, This time they actually have their own space. And it's also where I keep my supplies. So I have actual like shelves of candles because I'm constantly doing work for myself and others. So I don't want to run out of supplies when someone books a ritual with me and things like that. So I like to keep things in stock. So I had to stock up on purple candles. So I got 3 of those. What I do with these is sometimes I might give it to a spirit for offering in their shrine or whatever. But sometimes I use these plain candles as well for spell work. Yes, I do buy conditioned candles, but a lot of times I like these plain too, because then I can kind of decorate the candle, add my own stickers, add, right intentions, load them with my own herbs. And so I like to modify these candles and turn them into conditioned candles when I'm doing work for myself and others. Not that I don't like buying already pre-made conditioned candles, but there's nothing like making your own stuff. So I like that. And also because I don't know them at this particular place, I like to buy plain candles because that way you don't know what I'm trying to do with this color. I'm very like to keep things to myself, especially if I'm going to like a spiritual shop. I don't know you like that. I am like that. I'm very like high alert. I don't know you type of person. So yeah, I've learned that from experience and stuff like that. But I got good vibes when I went there. So then I bought red candles, and these actually look red. And yeah, I bought these candles. Candles, a lot of people think like red is for like, oh, it's just for like love and passion and blue, blue, blue. But I have used red for both, just like this one. All colors for me have a right aspect and a left-handed aspect, okay? Right and left-handed is the right hand is the lighter side of things. The left-handed path is kind of the more justifiable, hexing, cursing, sandbag, a little bit more like domination, those kinds of things. I do practice that path as well. I do not use the terms black magic and white magic because they're racist, and we ain't doing that here. So it's the correct term and how it's always been traditionally used, and the traditions I come from is right and left-handed. So so for every color they have a more healing purpose, but they also have a hexing purpose. So just think about it like that. So in the same way you can use red for love, you can use red for hate, so on and so forth. And things like that, because rage. I also use this to give offerings to spirits that particularly work with the color red, but also red is a protective color as well. That's mostly one of the biggest reasons I use red, is for protection and homage and things like that. So I got 5 of those plain candles because I plan to load them myself, recustomize them, create my own labels, and kind of make my own conditioned candles with these. I've been running low on red and purple, so that's why I got 5 reds and 3 purples. That way I could replenish and replace. So if I bought 8 candles, it's because I did 8 workings for people. So I'm putting the 8 candles back again because I want to make sure that I am replenishing my stock. So when someone orders a service, it's right there. I can start it same day, next day, you know, whatever the case may be. So that's the reason why I do things like that, you know. Next, I'm going to show you the rest of my haul. A lot of you work with Rose of Jericho. It is part of voodoo and a lot of other traditions and things of that nature. So it's the resurrection plant. I bought their oil, okay, and it has, you can see, and maybe you can't see, but it has a piece of, I'm trying to see if I can, yeah, it has a piece of the Jericho plant in the oil here. It's green. I know it looks blue, but it's green. It's beautiful, and smells really good too. Yeah, it smells really good. So yeah, the Rose of Jericho oil is an in-house blend that they make in the Botanica itself. So I bought that because I plan to do a lot of protection, abundance, all these things for myself and clients. So I usually make my own Rose of Jericho oil, but I wanted to try their blend as well. I do like to buy oils too. I do like to do that. So I use both self-made oils and oils that I buy prepared. I'm still going to put, of course, my own intentions into it and all of that. And that's why I'm showing you guys the haul, because I plan to cleanse everything and kind of, you know, put it up in my spirit room. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys is agua bendita, which is holy water. I like buying them like this. It's beautiful, beautiful bottle. It's, you know, church water, holy water. And even when this runs out, I'll go to my local church and replenish it. So it's dual purpose. I like to buy the water. It's blessed. It's good to go. And then when it runs out, I like to repurpose these bottles, because then I'll get holy water from my local church. I didn't have a bottle at this time, so I wanted to buy it for both things, the water in it itself and to reuse it and repurpose it. So got some holy water. I like to use this to cleanse my candles. I do give it to certain spirits for offerings. I do like to add this to floor washes when I'm cleansing the home, and even spiritual baths for myself, just a couple of drops. So I do use holy water very heavily in my practice, just as much, if not more, than I use agua florida, Florida water. Also, I like to work with rose water. This is agua de rosa, aka rose water, and it smells gorgeous. It literally smells like fresh flowers. Smells so good. And I like to use this as offerings and for certain types of workings and things of that nature. Love, self-healing, offerings for the spirits, all the things. So really excited for that as well. And it just smells really, really good. And I got some, I like to spray Florida water from the actual like bottle. I'll get like little glass bottles or little plastic bottles, and I'll spray around the house. But they had actual Florida water spray, aerosol spray. So I got that, and I'm really excited because I'm planning to use this in my reading space. Now I can ration out my liquid Florida water for self-anointing, cleansing spaces, adding to spiritual baths, floor washes, all the things, for all the purposes I use Florida water for. So I like that this is already a spray. So I got that from them as well. So that's exciting. I do love using aerosol spiritual sprays and things like that. I also got another layer of protection. So for those of you that don't know, I heavily work with Archangel Michael and love him. And yeah, so I got his prayer card. For those of you that saw my videos in membership, you will see that the door protection that I featured on that particular video, Archangel Michael's energy is heavily on it. So that's available, that video, in memberships only. And I got his sword. So for my members, I'm going to show you how I'm going to use this sword. Maybe this will help you with your protection. So stay tuned for that, because there will be a future video of me kind of working the sword and what I'm going to do and how I'm going to use it and everything. So, but yeah, this is going to be used for protection. So I'm really excited about that. I'm so happy that I got it. It's a nice piece. My mother always had his swords for protection, and I grew up with the images of Archangel Michael in my mom's espiritismo practice, the santeros that I grew up around, voodoo that I grew up around. You know, a lot of these traditions, hoodoo traditions, you know, they just work a lot with Archangel Michael. So like, I'm really excited, like I said, about that. So I love him so much. And then last but not least, I got a image. And so I'm rearranging my spirit room. So I have a sacred space that's going to be dedicated to the Loa. They were out of stock with the image that I want to put on the Loa side, but they had the Orisha dedication photo that I want to do for to feature each of the shrines of the Orishas that I work with. And so I love this because this is like a homage to them. This is them in their saint form, so in their Santeria form, because I do work with my Orishas in the tradition of Santeria, and we synchronize them with saints. So, La Siete Potencia Africana, the 7 African powers. And so this is going to be hung up in my spirit room. And so that's exciting. And that's going to be at the side where I have my Orishas at. So I love it. This is an 8 by 10. I'm going to be framing this and hanging this up in my spirit room. The prayer comes in the back, and this is available, of course, smaller, but I wanted it in this size. So I'm going to wait for their other saints that are synchronized with the Loa for that image to be available in store again. So I will be in contact with them because I do want that for the Loa side. But yeah, we're going to have like a side for this, side for that. Like I have, like the room is unpacked and everything, but like now I'm being motivated by spirit to change where I'm hosting the spirits and what side and what direction. So I'm going to be like redecorating, removing and things like that. For my members at the witches level, we've talked about our fit together that we're going to be doing this month when we meet up, and the petitions that you guys are going to be giving to the spirits that I'm going to ask them on the behalf. And you guys are going to get to be present in my spirit room. So you guys will get to see where I actually put that at. But yeah, my witch level members will actually get to be present in my spirit room. Something that I've never done before, but I feel intuitively the spirits are saying I'm allowed to. I'm going to share that with the witch level members on our meetup. So look out for that, witch members. If you want to be a member on my channel, just click the join button. There's 3 different levels and 3 different tiers and 3 different benefits to these things. Like at the witches level, I do rituals. You get to participate in rituals and stuff with me and things like that. And so one of the things is, you know, you're going to be present in my spirit room on one of the feast days with the gated energy, and I will petition them on your behalf. Okay, so I'm excited about that, and I'm just excited about like all, you know, the house tour that I'm gonna do on memberships and just all these upcoming series and studying independently things that I'm doing. I have the, you know, Espiritismo class coming up in November, and then I'm going to be selling the La Madama class, and that's going to be taking place in December, I believe. And then next year we have the hoodoo classes. They'll be selling in the winter. So lots of things to look out for, guys. Lots of fun things, lots of fun updates. So like, again, really excited about all these things. If you want to book a reading with me, shamanicawackpriestess.com, shamanicawackpriestess.com. And you can go to my website and book your one-on-one reading with me. I also do healings and rituals as well. So I do energetic healings and things like that as well. And also specialized readings. And I have classes, like I said. And if you want to support my channel, you can give a tip there, a little monetary one-time donation that's available as well. And or you can become a member or simply watch the ads on my videos, which do bring and generate some monetary compensation. Not nothing I could live off forever or say that is like I'm getting rich off of it, but it is a residual income that I do appreciate. So much love, much light, much blessings. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until the next video, guys, Bye.